What's good with y'all boys? You already know it is one dog coming at you another video, man. Before you start this video, I pray this to most of y'all, man. Make sure you guys give your like to the Lord Savior. Also, man, make sure you guys like and subscribe on the video. Gonna help trying to grow a lot. Let's hop straight into it. The number one thing you must know when approaching women or to have success at approaching women, and it's very simple. You must get her to remove her guards. Understand something, when you approach a woman, man, 9 times out of 10 she got her guards up. Unless she's really interested in you. Most of the time, she's gonna have her guards up. And this is the thing, guys. You have to get her to take them down. And the thing is with this, it's more so of you constantly talking, and you know what I'm saying, you letting her see do she like you or not. And it just is what it is. That if she don't, the guards stay up, and she'll most likely reject you. But if not, then you kind of have a good chance. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, her guards must be down before you attempt, to just really go in for it. Because I'm gonna tell you guys something. If you pay attention to body language, man, which y'all guys really should when you are talking to people in general, I give you guys just a very good tip, just in the streets in general. If you're talking to a random guy that you don't know, look at his body language. Pay attention to this. Sometimes a random person you could be talking to could be plotting to do something to you. They could be plotting to rob you, anything like that. Just look at people's body language. Look around. I done seen plenty of guys in places where I could look at them and tell that they was coming here for destruction. You feel me? Y'all can hear something that's my stomach. But I could just look at the body language and tell that these guys were coming here for destruction. They coming here to mess some stuff up. You know what I'm saying? To cause some chaos. But when you're talking to a woman, look at her, man. When you first go up, you're talking to her, look at her. How close is her body language? I done talked to a woman, and I noticed that when I was talking to her, her voice was well toned. It wasn't feminine and smooth. And her body language was very close. And how I noticed her body language was very close was how she was turned, and also like kind of how her arms are placed. Those are indicators, guys, that her guards are still up. And you need to know that, man. Pay attention to that. Body language is going to really show you, if her guards are up. Because the body never lies, man. Body language never lies. A person can tell you are nervous just by looking at your body language. You can tell if that girl likes you just by looking at her body language. How is she acting? What is her body signaling towards you to let you know, does she like you or does she not like you? You know what I'm saying? And her body language will not attempt even one bit to hide that her guards are up. Now, the thing is, guys, you have to have these 3 things in order to, be able to, well, it's a few, it's one more I add the bonus in. But number 1, guys, you have to have a good conversation. You have to have a good conversation. I'm not saying you got to have the magic, the magic pickup line and this and that, but you have to have some sort of substance in the conversation. Because if she's interested, she's going to continue the conversation on. And you have to be able to lead that conversation. And the thing is, if you don't have a good conversation, she's gonna look at you as like, I can't trust this guy. She just gonna overall not be interested, man. You cannot expect in this dating game, man, to actually be able to get a woman and not do anything. Like, as far as not even open up your mouth and saying something. You have to talk to them. It's just the bottom line with that. Some are gonna be easy to talk to. Some are gonna be a little bit more difficult, that you're gonna have to really, get them guards down. But you have to have a good conversation. Having a good conversation with a woman, talking to a woman, is so powerful. I am telling you this, guys. Talking to a woman and really connecting with her is so powerful, guys. A woman cannot she can like you and find you attractive, but she can still have her guards up. If you have a powerful conversation with her, she is going to be acting like she's been knowing you forever. She's going to be real comfortable with you, man. You feel me? And that's to the next thing we'll get into. You guys, you got to make her comfortable. You got to make her feel like she can talk to you. You got to make her feel like, you're not a weirdo, you're not a creep, etc. And the thing with that is, like I said, you guys have to continue to have a nice conversation. Having a nice conversation is going to do 2 things, man. It's going to take those guards down. It's going to also make her comfortable. When a woman is comfortable, she typically is just a whole entire different person, because she's comfortable with doing things that she normally wouldn't do. She's comfortable with, sharing her horror experiences with you. She's comfortable with, just letting you know secrets about her life, letting you know about her stress, etc. So making her comfortable in a situation like that will immediately take her guards down, because a woman who is not comfortable, you find me a woman who is not comfortable, you'll find a woman who got her guards up, who just got her defenses up, ready to strike like a cobra. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be trying to tell you guys, a lot of times these women who, might reject you or something like that, they might just have their guards up. You know what I'm saying? They just got their guards up. That's it, man. They really don't want to get into the mix, and they just got those guards up, and they just going to instantly repel men. Most men is going to approach them that they don't really want like that, or that they just don't got time for like that. Man, they probably got a relationship or something like that. So that's why a lot of times these men will be very harsh and cruel. I mean, not men, but these women will be very harsh and cruel to you sometimes. But yeah, guys, you have to make her comfortable, man. You got to. If you don't make a woman comfortable, what do you expect to get? You won't even get a number if you don't make her comfortable. And think about this, just because a woman gives you her number don't mean nothing. She can easily not text you back. But she won't even give you her number. And keep in mind, that's the easiest thing to get from a woman. A lot of women give you their numbers just because they don't want to get their ass whooped. They don't want you to say, "You ain't giving my number, ugly ass hoe." You know what I'm saying? They just give you their number just because of that. Or they don't want to get their ass knocked out too, though. Because there's a lot of guys out here, they'll lose it, get mad because they ain't getting that number, and they'll probably knock the woman the hell out. So, off the rip, guys, like I said, you have to make her comfortable, because nothing will go past that conversation if she's not comfortable. It's just the bottom line with that. You cannot expect a woman to have her guards down and she is uncomfortable. If she's comfortable, the guards go off. And when she's not comfortable, the guards stay on. It's real simple to that. Next, guys, you have to have a very strong masculine frame, man. Having a strong masculine frame lets her know that you are a man. You are a man's man. You are not one of these little boys that she out here talking to. You don't act like a child. In some cases, you'll talk to an older woman. She'll be surprised at your age because you are acting way above your years. Having a masculine frame, guys, will get a woman to take her guards down immediately, because she knows that you are showing the traits, the characteristics, the mannerisms of a man. That's how women be wanting. Women be wanting masculinity, man. When they are not experiencing enough masculinity, that's why their guards are up so hard. That's why they have damn level 5 defense, damn men in back government security, damn guards up. Because a lot of these guys are not masculine. They are in a feminine a majority of the time. But you're in your masculine frame is impeccable. It's impenetrable. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can penetrate your masculine frame. And when you have that masculine frame, you will notice, guys, that she is much more receptive. You notice her body language is opening up, etc. But let's get into the last thing, is eye contact. If you are looking her in the eyes, she's having more respect for you. She's feeling more comfortable. Because if you are looking away from her, how is she going to trust you? How is she going to get comfortable? How is the guards going to go down if you're not looking at her in the eyes, guys? You have to look at her in the eyes when you are talking to her. This is just in general. Do you trust a man who look away every time he got to talk to you? Now, I'm not saying you got to be sitting there looking at him in the eyes the whole time like, "What's up? How you doing? What's your name?" Oh, yeah. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying, you gradually look them in the eyes when necessary. But if you're just looking away the whole time, what can she gain? What a connection gonna be? Now, I'm gonna give y'all some signs that her guards is coming down, since I already got this video. So signs that her guards is coming down is, number one, she will start to touch you. At first, y'all was kind of distant a little bit, talking. Now she's touching you. It could be a slight point, like something like that, you know what I'm saying? But she's touching you. A woman who is touching you does not have her guards up. There is no way. I always remember something. Women are very, very, very selective about who they gonna touch. And if they touch you, them guards is coming off. Next is, you notice her body language is open. Like she real close to you. Her breast is facing you. They damn near touching you. But she's just overall open. You know what I'm saying? She's open to talking to you. Her body is facing towards you, guys. That is a sign of a woman who is taking her guards down, because A woman who has her guards closed is not going to be like that. Her hand might be in front of her breast. Her hand might be in front of her stomach just to keep that separation between y'all two. So when a woman is opening her body like that, man, chances are she definitely, you know what I'm saying, they got her guards down. The last is she got feminine. She's acting more and more feminine. So she's laughing more. She's smiling. Her voice is very soft spoken. That's how you know when you getting a woman to let her guards down. Guys, listen. I have watched with my own eyes, just me studying, me looking, you know, me just processing information. I'm like, damn, when I first came up to this girl, her arm was in front of her breast, and you know, she was, oh, what's your name? Or how you doing? You know, but then as I gradually kept talking to her, and keep in mind, guys, we're just talking about, you know, where we're from, and you know, zodiac symbols. I don't believe in that stuff, but she was just talking about it, and she was saying what was her zodiac symbol and stuff like that, and yeah, man, simple conversation, you know, about where we work. But I never give women where I work at. I just let them know, you know what I'm saying, I do online business. But simple stuff like that, guys. Simple stuff like that. Simple. And immediately the body language started to open and open and open. So guys, it's just all about you, man. It's all about having those characteristics that I listed, man. Those traits that I listed, man. Just having the ability to make her comfortable, you know. Look her in the eyes strong. Have that masculine frame. And you'll notice those guards will come down. But a lot of you guys have been asking for videos like this, you know, how can I approach women better than this? This is what it is, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe if you're new, comment down below. And I'm out.